Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Welcome to our sci-fi world. It's Gallifrey.
No, this isn't Steven Universe. We're not Peridot.
That was very Peridot, wasn't it? Hello, everyone. This is
Welcome.
the Gallifrey Gals. We get in Warped.
Warped. But if you also like Steven Universe, or if you don't know what that is, you should check out our Gallifrey Gals Get Bubbled and go watch Steven Universe with us because it's a grand old time.
It's great.
But
It's really good, y'all. It's one of our
fucking
animated
good.
shows. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah.
I'm like, it's too good.
It's real good.
Anyways, but we're here to watch Star Trek, and we're in season 7,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm almost completely caught up on the Next Generation, and I kind of hate everything about that.
By caught up, you mean finished with it because it's not like Doctor Who where there's more coming and you can catch up. You've just seen it.
No!
But it's okay. It's all right.
It's okay. It's and we're at a good point. This will be releasing in a couple weeks from where we're at now. So I feel like the polls will be closed, and we'll see what we're adding another big sci-fi show to the channel. Is it
That's
Battlestar
right.
Galactica, or is it going to be Farscape? Farscape is a little bit of the underdog right now.
Yeah, I'll believe
But
that. Yeah.
I just let YouTube know that if they want to sign up for Patreon, they can do
have
that
a
to
say.
vote. And they can sign up for the $1 tier if they figured that out. And a lot of people on YouTube are like, Farscape. Yeah.
Interesting. We'll see
So we'll
how
see.
it turns out.
They got 9 days left as of right now.
As of right now of us recording this episode.
Yeah, right now. Sorry. Yeah.
Because by the time you've seen this, it's done.
It's done. It's
over.
absolutely done.
So, did you figure out you could sign up for $1? Hey, did you know you could sign up for $1? That doesn't get
just
you
wanna
any
help.
much of like the special stuff, but it does give you a little joy in your heart knowing that every month $1 goes to us.
to
And
us.
look, legit, if like 1,000 people give someone $1, you got $1,000, and that's nothing to sneeze at.
That's nothing to sneeze at. Anyways, but we're on episode 18 of season 7. I've been given a light trigger warning, and now we're going to give it to all of you.
That's right. This is an episode that deals with suicide and self-harm.
What's it called?
It's called Eye of the Beholder.
Oof, Eye of the Beholder. Okay.
So, just a heads up, if you're not familiar with this episode and that sounds like a subject matter that you don't want to jam with today or ever, then no worries.
You know what? Go watch Steven Universe with us.
Go watch Steven Universe.
If you do not want to go watch Steven Universe with us. That'll be a good time. Yeah, I'm definitely in a slightly sensitive state emotionally, so and I always am. But yeah, we're gonna feel this out.
Yeah,
and we'll get through it.
We will.
And guess what? We're gonna fucking talk about those feelings afterwards, no matter how hard they are. Well, here we go.
I guess we'll do it. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
It was strange. I felt as if he didn't even recognize me. Even though I was with him just the other day when I supervised the tube refit.
How did he seem then?
Fine.
I find it difficult to understand why someone would deliberately terminate their own existence.
With his life, something that he felt powerless to fix.
I believe I understand. I have been in a similar situation. The first months following my activation were a difficult
I was just
period.
about to say I love when
There were many problems associated
Jordy,
with my
like,
consent.
Very seriously.
does a arm cross, and I love that
Never
Data
still forming.
copied it.
As my systems grew in complexity, it became increasingly difficult to integrate new pathways into my existing neural net. I came to the conclusion it would be safer and easier to shut myself down and start again.
This is his last entry. He made it before going on duty this morning.
After pulling 2 double shifts in a row, I'm really looking forward to spending some time with Maddie.
Ensign Calloway.
He did say something about work, about Lieutenant Nara, but it wasn't anything serious.
Nara. She's his superior in the nacelle tube.
Yes.
Well, Napians are partially empathic. He may have inherited some of his mother's abilities.
He used to tease me that when I met her, I wouldn't be able to get away with anything.
Very curious how it's going to play out, and if it's going to be like because of something else or because of like some other entity or something.
Right.
Can I help you? It's such a shame. He was a good man. I've been going over the last few days in my mind, trying to see if I missed any warning signs. He came in here with all sorts of new ideas about how to do things, some of them very good ideas.
But not all.
No. But after he settled, we got along fine.
Excuse me, guys. The yawn is from the crying.
No. It's funny. It's definitely a quieter reaction episode, I think, because the subject matter is just really serious.
I've been thinking about what happened to me in the nacelle tube. Whether it was an empathic echo left by Kwan's death.
Which would be
In
wild.
the past, have your empathic experiences always involved the physical presence of another person? There are things we do not understand, yet they exist nonetheless.
Very
That's
true,
true.
Worf.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should let you get some rest.
Oh, it's all right.
No. If you will excuse me, Counselor. You involved with her?
I'm not sure yet. Why, are you interested in her?
No. But if I were, I would, of course, discuss the situation with you before proceeding further. I mean, I would never want to come between you and someone you are involved with.
Oh my god.
Had ever been involved with.
Oh my god.
Is there someone in particular?
Oh my god.
No. Is there someone in particular you would rather I'm not?
Mr. Worf, you sound like a man who's asking his friend if he can start dating his sister.
No, I was merely... Never mind. May I ask what you're looking for?
I'm not sure.
No, please, no.
Wow, so that's
It's
before
like a
the
small
ship
little
was...
like detail on there. That's
This is when it was being built.
Counselor, are you all right?
Let's assume that by some inexplicable phenomena you witnessed
Let's just say
occurred to Lieutenant Kwan.
Let's assume, even though it makes no sense, that it's happening. It's just
I've never seen the woman before.
so interesting.
Or the man who was with her.
It's wild.
Counselor, I want you to look through the personnel files of Utopia Planitia. See if you recognize any of those faces.
That's him.
Lieutenant Walter Pierce. You were Lieutenant Kwan's supervisor at Utopia Planitia.
That's right. It was a long time ago.
I don't remember.
People were working all over the place.
So you do not remember?
I'm sorry, I don't.
When I was in the nacelle room, I had an empathic experience.
I had an
We
empathic
believe the counselor
experience.
may have been seeing an event that occurred 8 years ago.
Lieutenant, are you aware that I can sense when someone's telling the truth?
I've heard that.
Then I'm sure that if you remember anything that might be relevant to our investigation, you'll contact me.
Are you aware that I can sense when someone's being a freaking liar?
Counselor?
It's going to take about half an hour for the transmission to be completed.
So I will say goodnight.
Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Sweet bean.
Yes.
I probably just upset my cats.
Oh yeah. Again. Thankfully, we have things like this to balance out the rest of the the episode subject matter.
I just got chills.
Oh, it's so sweet. I love it so much.
Pressure to Counselor Troy.
Yes, Doctor.
I've synthesized the inhibitor. Please come to sick bay whenever you're ready.
should do Lieutenant Worf?
Worf here.
Medical supplies are ready to be taken to cargo bay for transport.
I will be there shortly.
Oh man,
so cute. I love them so
My
much.
empathic abilities?
I feel faint. Like I feel lightheaded.
That's not enough.
Finally, they're letting somebody get together.
Will be off limits to all but medical personnel.
Thanks for your help, sir.
You're welcome. I'm needed here. I will join you as soon as I can.
All right.
Apparently my help was not so good after all.
Aww.
The work Lieutenant Kwan was doing, was it unusual in any way?
He was refitting a field coil, but it was probably the first time that particular panel's been opened since the ship was built.
Ah.
There's something in there. I'll run a resonance scan, see if anything turns up.
Sir, I think we found a match.
That's her. That's the woman I saw. But how did her body become embedded in a bulkhead?
Maybe there was some kind of an accident.
Before she was killed.
I'd say they're also
the murderer hid her remains.
innocent. Worf's the one who has to be like, she was murdered.
Murder.
Service record. A reflection. So I was seeing through his eyes. And Finn was trying to get away from him. She was afraid of him. Do you regret what happened last night?
No, of course not.
Are you sure? Because I don't want to jeopardize our friendship.
Deanna, I do not regret being with you.
Oh god.
Good old lavender jumpsuit.
If they have them get together and it blow up in the same episode, I'm gonna be so mad.
Lieutenant Worf said he wanted to talk to me about something.
Where is he?
He said he had to go somewhere.
Computer? Where is Lieutenant Worf?
Lieutenant Worf is in Ensign Calloway's quarters.
Security override. Authorization Troy Delta 29.
This isn't actually happening.
You killed him! No!
I know what I have to do.
Warning. Last landing system will engage in 70 seconds.
It all seems so real to me. I can't believe that everything I experienced happened in just those few seconds. I think Lieutenant Pierce found out the other two were having an affair. He lost control and he killed them both. The subspace energy present there imprinted his empathic pattern into the residue.
Kind of like a psychic photograph.
That's what triggered my hallucination.
When I pulled you from the plasma stream, you seemed surprised I was alive. May I ask by whom?
Well, you know what they say, Mr. Worf. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Roller coaster.
Okay. So then getting together did happen.
It did not happen.
It did not
that
happen?
was all part of her hallucination.
All of it was a part of the hallucination?
From the moment he first opens the door for her. That was all hallucination.
I think my brain just didn't want to accept that.
Yeah, because it's so good.
God damn it, that's a sack of shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's a sack of shit. Fucking assholes. Okay, lots of ups and downs with this one. This one's tough.
Yeah.
This one's tough because they brought up a subject that is very hard to deal with and wrap up in a 44-minute show.
Yeah.
It's I think and I brought it up while watching it, was I'm curious if they are going to make this a situation where he actually took his own life because of him, his life, or if it were because of other things. And what's tough about that is because in the conversation of dying by suicide, and when that happens, and a lot of friends and family do go through that thing of, they were so happy, I thought they were okay, I thought it had to have been something else, and sometimes it is the truth of the matter that mental health is a very serious fucking thing.
And you can't, I think a lot of people get very good at masking the struggles that they're having.
110%.
Yeah.
And I will speak from experience on both ends of the spectrum. Some of my lowest of lows, where, again, this is, trigger warning, suicide, self-harm, all these things. I was at my lowest of lows, and like, when those moments have come, that's some of the times that people think I'm at my happiest sometimes. And same thing with friends that I have lost in the past for similar, circumstances. And, wow, I just talked to them a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Everything was fine. They were fine. Had a conversation with her. It was fine. And it wasn't. And so that's tough for me with this episode, because they are choosing the other end of it.
That it was an outside force
that made him choose that. And that's okay. It's again, I don't expect them to do a whole episode based on the realism behind that. I don't think I can expect that of them. The fact that they're even bringing up the conversation of suicide in the 90s is honestly a big fucking deal. It's still something that is very difficult to be talked about in society, and a lot of things that people don't want to acknowledge. So yeah, that's tough. That part of it is definitely tough. And in the real aspect of it, the real, like, hard truth life talk, those of you who have experienced this, those of you who have lost people, it is not your fault. It is not your fault. Yeah, I think that's just like the biggest thing I have to say. And sometimes we will never understand it. And unfortunately, sometimes they're gone and we don't get to understand it.
Yeah.
And that is a very hard truth. It's a very hard thing to deal with and confront. Yeah, I feel like I just definitely want to say that for anybody that has experienced this. Moving on from the sort of difficult conversation of all of that. How dare they? How dare they? Those motherfuckers. They really said, hey, season 7, let's just piss everybody off. Or piss off a certain demographic that really wants people to hook up.
Let's piss off everyone who's shipping every character on this show.
How dare they?
Let's fake everyone out.
That conversation with Worf and Riker was so precious.
Oh, that did happen.
That did happen.
I'm pretty sure that happened for real. Because I think
gosh,
that happened
the timeline
before,
of everything.
Hold on, I'm
but also
pretty sure that happens before she goes and sees, they open the door.
How? Because how would she hallucinate that? She's not present for that.
Right? Maybe that is part of it.
Well,
I don't know.
We're not going to know right now because we're not going to skim through the episode. So you let us know in the comments below.
It definitely happens. I'm reading the little synopsis, and it definitely happens after. Yeah, after he first opens the door for her. So I think it is part of the hallucination, but it does feel weird because he's not. Why is she hallucinating? But why is she hallucinating anything? I guess.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I guess, whatever. They should just be able to get together because it's fucking cute. And I like them together a lot.
I like them together a lot too.
I fucking love it. I absolutely fucking love it.
Yeah, I like them a lot. It makes me happy. It's
So
like not anything I knew I wanted until I saw it happening. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The one episode with the
with the
parallels.
Good memory of the name.
Thank you very much. Yeah. How dare they? I'm mad.
Dare they?
I'm mad.
It's
Then
true.
they gave us that Picard and Crusher episode too. I'm mad. Okay. How dare you, writers from the 90s? Yeah. I don't know. I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
You
I do
know?
think I like the idea of like this, like almost like buddy cop duo, right? Like Troy and Worf investigating crime, finding a dead body in the walls. Like that's such a fun idea.
Yeah. It's cute.
Paired, yeah. I wish, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the tone of the first part of the episode and then the second half of the episode is so different.
It's so
it goes
different.
into that like crime solving, like police procedural romance thing.
Yeah.
But it starts out in this really like kind of
Very
tough
deep,
place of
serious.
discussing all these things. It's interesting.
I like the two of
Yeah.
them as like a buddy team, like as like a team though, like
Yeah,
figuring
I
it
do
out. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that was that one.
That's
That
it.
was Eye of the Beholder.
Eye of the Beholder.
All right.
Thank you all for watching.
Yeah,
thank you for
thank
being
you.
here. Thank you for always supporting the conversations that we have.
thank you.
Yeah, just being there.
Yeah, we appreciate you all very much.
We do, and we
If you-
especially appreciate our patrons.
That's right. Thank you so much
Because-
to everyone who supports us on Patreon. Because without you, Gallifrey Gals is not a thing that can continue. So thank you so much. If you would like to join their ranks, you can go to patreon.com/GallifreyGals, access to our Discord community, full-length reactions.
Yeah.
It's too late now, but if you joined in time, you could vote on the next thing we watch once we finish TNG. All kinds of fun little things like that go on. So please consider it. Also, make sure you are subscribed to this YouTube channel. Give the video a like, leave us a comment, let us know what you're thinking, because that's a great way to let YouTube know that you want to see more of our content, and it's a great way to let us know that you enjoy this style of what we're doing. So,
Boom. Paula nailed it.
thank you.
Nailed it. That's it.
I'm a pro sometimes.
You know, we try.
Now here's the real
sometimes.
test of being a pro. Catch your Gallifrey Gals next time as we boldly watch what no cat has ever watched before.
Because this is Star Trek, not Doctor Who, damn it.
I did it! I said the right answer!
Goodbye.
Bye. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.